All right. Right. Right, I'm gonna grab some some chipset stuff, some STRX4. Download your chipset drivers for you. Or throw those on this external drive. Has 3D mark and all that fun stuff on it. All right. Wait for Windows Update to finish before I touch any drivers and do any of that fun stuff. Make sure Windows is 100%. One thing that I've learned is that putting new drivers on top of old Windows, even though this USB drive was made pretty recently, there's still a butt ton of updates to go through. But in the meantime, I'm going to grab the case, just start breaking out over here. Extra PSU cables. So these boxes back together. What do with my trash bag? Did I fill it already? It's possible. Start another one. But in case anyone's wondering, I am currently installing Windows, putting updates on there, because that's what we do when we have a new machine. We put every update onto it. Boxes. In case what we have is Fractal S2 Meshify C, S2 Meshify C, how do you Meshify S2. Meshify S2. So headphone warning, by the way. Beautiful, beautiful case. Try not to cut my finger off. These are all the screws that came with the power supply manual, power on self-test, cord for PSU. Boom. Get the case out. Some ASMR taking case out of the box ASMR. It's like the most dangerous thing. It's taking this thing out of the case. It's out of the styrofoam. The amount of static electricity on styrofoam is just insane amounts. So it's always exciting. So there's lots of grounding after that, as you can imagine. Touch my superior ground. It's very telling when like the case is like one of the lightest things that you have. No, you can like barely see it there, but I'll start getting this a little ready. So there's the case. She's beautiful. She is a case. It's starting to rain outside, possibly. How doth your side come off? Fractal. Usually it just pops right off. Ooh, my computer wants to restart now. Restart. Here that goes. Yeah, man, it says swing out, so... Oh, that's so wicked. Okay. There's that. So what we're gonna do is take these out of here. Oh, you hear the computer rebooted. And we're gonna put in these guys here. 3 Noctuas. These redo 140s. So these will go inside the case here. Nice and round. Move lots of air. Man, watching 64 threads work with 64 gigs of RAM is fun times. And we're back in Windows. Check for updates again. Got a milestone update, which for some reason isn't included with the ISOs yet, but that's okay. I do hear rain. While I'm sure these fractal design fans are quite adequate when it comes to moving air, I prefer to have every base covered, especially with a machine that's sitting at this level. Oh god, this thing is stalling fast. Computer, slow down. I'm having a hard time keeping up with you. I know, when do you ever say that, right? Computer, you're moving too fast. Windows just rebooted again. Kaboom, Windows, do it. Do your thing, Windows. Do your booty roots. This is the point where my camera angle just gets completely useless. Big old dust filter in the bottom of that thing. It was an awesome big old dust filter for the bottom. It's really quite a beautiful case. Boom, back to Windows. All right, anything else? Any other updates, Windows? What we got, buddy? What we got? I'm up to date. Imagine that. That was crazy. I'm like totally off camera here doing this, but I'm here, I promise. Wow, they don't make it easy to get to these fans in here, do they? I mean, goodness. I mean, without unplugging everything, this is a pretty efficient way to do this. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, like most cases come with okay fans, but I'm just gonna be bougie and replace them all. Because that's what we're about. Being bougie. Oh yeah. Those fans are all tucked in over here. Gonna have to untuck them. Get them removed. I love it when a thumb screw is thumbable. Is that a word? Thumbable? Yes. So, fantastic case, FYI. Love all the Fractal Design stuff. Never had a bad case adventure with them. Whee! Popped right down. Got our hardware pack. We've got some lost stuff tied down. which is nice for shipping. All over I/O. Hey-o, I/O. USB-C, so baller. Really do not understand how they do these fans in here though. This does not make it easier. I mean, I guess it does because they're supposed to be routed around the back, but sort of tied down in quite pain in the ass kind of way. There we go. Got the other fans out of there. That's good. Because they don't need to be in there. Oof, so many zip ties. I'll loosen some of those out of there. Make my life a little easier here, routing this through. You'll go right here. Just like that. Perfect. And then this guy will go up here. Put on my hood again, like this. Sorry if I'm being really quiet right now. It's just lining some of this stuff up and getting it done. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Let's see here. I'll twist this around here in a second. I don't have a third camera angle for you yet to be able to see this other stuff, but all I'm doing is popping these fans here in, routing the cable across here so that it can get to the fan controller. I wish my fingers were smaller. Cool, that will route right there. Oh. Tighten a lot of this down later. Boom. Third fan is on there. Did I do with my screwdriver? There it is. That's right. I dropped it. All right. Time to screw some screws. These are very nice fans here. These Noctuas. Noctua Redues. Reduxes. And when these fans are in, I can then turn around to turning this box off, or turning the motherboard off, getting it loaded into the case. Howdy ho. One of these suckers. Boy, that is tight. Hello. Oh, come on, you motherfucker. Boy, these drive cages are funky. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not using them for anything. I mean, that's fine. Let's have a fight. A spider just land on me. That's what it feels like. A spider descend upon me. Probably. Oh well. Alright. So now let's move some stuff out of the way. Let's go ahead and shut down the computer. Should be a decently fast affair. Unplug all of the periphery. Get it ready to receive into the case. Bam. GPU. Back in its bag for just a short rest. We'll move this pretty boy off of the desk. Then we'll get this case on its side. Hey, how you doing? Who is Evivisu? What's up, bro? Who is this? Sorry, I was busy looking at what I was doing there for a second. I'm about to get the power supply installed here. Awesome. How's your night going? Gonna pop this power supply in here. Good. Oh, what's up? Random task. It's kind of how life is most of the time, isn't it? Yeah, man, I've got not too bad of a setup here to do this stuff with. I need a better camera 2. I think my camera 1 will become my camera 2, and then my camera 2 will become a camera 3, I think, for doing this stuff. I've seen a lot of room to be able to have a different view every now and then. The exciting world of screwing components in. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, it's kind of a mishmash. So this cam, the overhead cam that's looking at everything, is a just a Logitech webcam, and then the wider view camera that sees everything is a Canon Vixia Handycam, going from HDMI into an Elgato stream cam. So it seems to work okay, you know? I mean, it gets it done. Oops, let me see. I'm gonna need serial ATA power for my fan controller on the back. There's my fan controller cable. Then I'm gonna need SATA for you. So one SATA. Yeah, man, I wanted to be out there this summer, but see how that worked out, you know. Shit show that it is. You know, those cameras are actually great, man. Like, if it has a decent sensor on it, you just get whenever they're back in stock, because they've been decimated, because everyone that wants to work from home now wants to stream. But the Elgato cam links work great for hooking up, you know, devices that have clean HDMI out on them. But after seeing you with one, I picked up one of these that I use with my my other smartphone. So yeah, I use this to do some stuff that I've been doing some work with on the side. I did get it shipped. The Sirocco is in the garage. I am probably gonna upload videos of it on my other channel, just youtube.com/Russ_Lee, because I've had that channel for forever. Like, before you had to do anything to get a vanity URL, so I'll put all my Sirocco stuff up in there when I make some. Like, every time I do like a little repair or cleaning or anything like that, I've been doing a little tiny video snapshots of it or whatever. So it teaches you a lot about patience. because oh man, there is a lot to do on the car. There we go. Power supply's in. The one cable. The rest will get hooked in once I get the motherboard in. So you pretty boys are just going to be stuffed in here for a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. So now we have our cavity. And what I love about these nice high-end motherboards is that there's no I/O shield to install. There's just a nice integrated I/O shield. You can't forget it, that it's there. I have all my standoffs built in, okay. That's gonna come later, but yeah. So what I just realized is that I'm gonna have to take this off. I mean, it says extended ATX on the specification. I just hit my mic, that was probably loud. No, it should be fine. This is a big case. The S2 is a big case. If it doesn't fit, which it should, I do have a more expensive Leon Lee Air on my bench over there that is unused. So yes, it is a more expensive case. It's deeper, so this case specifically said that it fit. Hey, what's up? EATX. How you doing there? Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that comes out the front. Okay. This is for a client of mine here that I work with. We were chatting in chat, and it had been a couple years since he had built a computer and was like, hey, you want to make one? And I was like, yeah, I'll make a computer. Sounds like a good time. So here I am. It's a Threadripper system, 32 cores, all that good jazz, except the very misleading fact that this does not support this motherboard. It's too tall for some reason. As an EATX, and this case said it supported EATX. So I'm gonna hit some, I'm gonna disconnect my mic for a second and go over here to where I have some other cases sitting here. Let me So everything tells me that this board should fit in this case. Because it's an EATX board. And this is an EATX compatible case. So we will see. You know, if not, I'm going to be running to Micro Center tomorrow. And picking up a different case. Yep, those are rivets. Boom! Right on the head. He's balancing so well, I forgot about that being there. So let me just show it here again. Here's the case. Hey, Sephiroth Lance. Sephiroth's Lance. Hey, I'm gonna chat you up in Slack.
Regardless colors or opinion, jungle world, Ethiopia, one love, I believe we are all blessed by Jaja. regardless colors or opinion. Jungle world, Ethiopia, one love, I believe.
Yeah, I had dinner and I had beanie weenies, basically. Beanie weenies. So again, this is one of those things that when you go to build something like this, you could look at all the dimensions of everything. You know, this is gonna be just right at where the glass is, which is fine. And if you look in here, you can tell that technically, you see the board fits. It's flat in the case. It fits, but in order for this right here to line up, this is the I/O panel that, you know, all of your USB and all that has to fit through. It's farther down on the case, thus making it too short. Now, I don't know why this thing says it fits EATX boards. So frustrating. So let's see here. Okay, cool, man. I don't know if you're in stream or not, but I'm just gonna head to Micro Center. I'm gonna order one. So it says here EATX. So I'm pretty sure that's what that is, right? Yeah, I don't. Did you see me talk about this on stream here? Let's see. Because that is XLATX and not EATX. because, yep. So XLATX, not EATX. So, let's see here. So I know that my Lian Li fits it. It fits in it. The heatsink is too high on it.
The white man's got a gun.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the PSU shroud is right up against it. Yeah, bottom shroud in the case does not move. No. It doesn't fit on the posts. The motherboard's dimensions fits in the space that's there, but because this PSU shroud here, All right, let's see here. Yeah, I'm looking at some articles now. Full towers, let's see. Yeah, still not gonna be tall enough. Super towers. Holy fuck that. 750D. So 7 inches. How high is this? This is like some incredibly boring stuff right now, but I am troubleshooting some size and fitment issues with the person that I'm building it for. So it's exciting stuff. So that will fit your max CPU, 180 millimeters, 165 millimeter. Won't fit in that one. So I'm pretty sure it'll fit there. I mean, that has to fit. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. I think it's huge. In case anyone wants to know what we're laughing about. What I'm laughing about is this monster here. Let's see, Core P100. Let's see. I mean, that'll do it. It is. So let me know if you can see this. So this is a linearly dynamic. This is one that I did build in before. There's nothing wrong with this case at all. It's just got some dust on it. But if you can see here, can you see this in here? The power supply on these are mounted in another chamber back here, just like that Corsair that you saw. So the PS2 doesn't get mounted on the bottom here. So it's a shorter case, but that also lends for another really cool feature. In this case, I love the design of this case, is that when you have motherboards that are longer, no problemo, goes right in. The only problem with this one is that the cooler height here, the window would never go on the side. So yeah, so two options, right? I do believe the one that I linked you, and I'll link it in chat as well. So yeah, so that's supposed to be deeper, hence the like XL moniker on it, because this one has a spec of, let's see, it shows max CPU heatsink height is 167 millimeters. I know that's like 2 millimeters or so of clearance. Honestly, this doesn't stick up that much farther than the CPU. It's like a couple of millimeters. So this would be pretty close. I would just have to take this off possibly. So that is an option. The Be Quiet box is an option. The second thing that I would say is an option is to get a shorter cooler and use this case here. Let's see here. That might be faster. Let's see here. See the height of this sucker. Oh, that one's even bigger. Yeah, some of these Threadripper coolers. This is actually a pretty short Threadripper cooler comparatively. Yeah, man, I think that. So if I look at the die, the XL has 167 millimeters. It's like 2 millimeters, so it would fit because the Lian Li dynamic. So the normal PCO11 dynamic, which is what this is, what you're looking at here, its max cooler height is 155 millimeters. So you can see why it sticks out. Yeah, so yes, that case I just linked into chat will work. So, and I can put that in a cart and run to Micro Center and pick it up tomorrow. And I love this case. I love this case. I have this case slotted for a build for myself. I did have another AM4 build in it before I went mini ITX with my other one. So this cooler will fit in it. So it's that XL is deeper by like quite a bit. So. And the cool thing, what I like about it is, I love this case. Like you can see it in some of the pictures. It's got the cool frosted black on the side. It's got the nice cutout in the back. It's got all the grommets and stuff that you want. Yeah, it's a baller case. Let me look at Newegg's pictures of it, because Micro Center doesn't have the best pictures, which is unfortunate. Yeah, this thing is $200 on Newegg's site if you want to look at some different pictures. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, and yeah, I'll put that on order tonight, and I'll pick it up tomorrow. If that works for you. So those are, if you look at maybe the Newegg pictures show it, but yeah, if you look at the back picture of the case, those are in the back. There's 2 drive cages there for 2.5-inch drives, I think, for later, so you can just like fill the sucker up. And then if you look on the Newegg pictures on the other back, those are punch-out grommets, and those are also for installing hard drives into this thing, into that channel. You should see this. You would see this other case that I have. It's not one that you could build in, but I mean you could. Let me show you this thing. Let me show you this thing. I'm gonna turn my mic off real quick. Tell y'all the man. This is a relic, man. This is from back in the day. Check this out. It's an Asus case. It's like the Darth Vader case. Look, there's a baby spider in there. But yeah, no, you could build in this case. Maybe it might fit in here. Look at that gray interior. You would never see the inside of your computer ever, right? Yeah, this thing was like all the rage back in the day. It had fans that go up into the corners here, and there's these air channels in the front of it here. Little 80mm fans would take an air here and take an air here, and then you could fit another case fan up in the front here where all these drive cages are. Very cool drive cages for its time, and the most frustratingly ridiculous side panels to ever exist on a computer. I mean, seriously, this thing, once you put it together, I don't think was ever made to be taken back apart again. I mean, really, this is how hard this thing is to put back on. I mean, I'm sure that there's some sort of a trick to it that I literally never learned in all of my years of owning it. Anyways, yeah, that's an old case. Oh. Yeah. So much plastic. Hey, there it went. A relic from times past, my friend. But yeah, the Asus Ventu 3600. Cool, man. I will put that on order for you, and I will pick it up tomorrow, and we can continue putting this thing together. I am so sorry for the original case not working, but it just means that I have one more case in my reserve for a building, so it's okay with me. Yeah, I don't know if you could see this one back here, but this is an NZXT H700i, I believe, and it's a pretty massive case. It has a lot of its room up in the top though, and not on the bottom because of the, again, PSU shrouds, which just don't really always work out, but cool. I can see that. I can see why you would like that. I mean, seriously. Yeah, I mean, yeah, water cooling would be good for that bigger box, yeah. I mean, Oh, we're chatting in a side channel here talking about specifics on the build that, you know. No money tree. But yeah, it does get expensive. Yeah, you already are like 5K into this thing, so yeah, yep. So yeah, we'll just call it even Steven on the case difference. There's not a big huge price difference in them at all, so we'll just move those two over, and yeah, man, I'll start moving forward. I'll go ahead and get it on order here right as we speak. Add to cart. My cart. Reserve now. What is my password for this? See here. Yeah, cool, man. Good. Thanks for being understanding. So yeah, I can totally explain that to you. Let me move this case off here. I'll move the other one on and I'll show you. You on my my Cooler Master case. So, like I said, I have cases that I've built in the past, and this one's a little more banged up than others, but that's fine. Still a pretty boy. So let's see. So these grommets here, and they're kind of the same on the Lian Li as well. They have kind of I wish I had one of the sleds for this, but they have a lip on them, an edge to it, and then your hard drive will go in a little metal sleeve, and I wish I had the metal sleeve for it, but then the metal sleeve, your hard drive, your 2.5-inch hard drive screws down onto it, and then that little metal sleeve, you push down on it and it slides this rubber grommet into a little space for it. I think I might have one of these sleeves sitting around somewhere. But yeah, they just kind of like slide on there. Yeah, like this. I think this is a different one. This is for a different case, so it's not gonna line up with it. But you see, this is a different sleeve. But you see how it's got like a big hole, and then this little thing here. And if this was for this case, it just slide on there like that. But it's not made for this one. I don't know where the actual sleeves are for this case. But yeah, they just kind of like slide over it. I think that's how the Lian Li works. Most of them work almost exactly the same. Oh, hold on. Yeah, and here's one of the drive cages for the Lian Li. And again, this is the different design, but the principle works the same. You can see that there's these grommets, and there's a lip to it, and this cage on the Lian Li like goes into it and then like slides up into it, and your drive mounts here on it. It just goes boop, goes right in there. Pretty cool design. It makes it so it's toolless, and it's vibration dampening, all that good stuff. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's what I'm looking at on the Lian Li case. Let's look. Yeah, that's 100% what we're looking at. We're looking at those back grommets for that. I wish that. Let me see here. Yeah, because most of these cases aren't going to support a lot of 3.5-inch drives in them anymore. They're mainly going to support 2.5-inch drives, simply because the 2.5-inch drives have gotten so good in the spinning rust factors, but as well, all of your SSDs are all 2.5-inch drives, right? There's no stinking 3.5-inch drive SSDs out there. That just sounds crazy. But yeah, if you look at here, you'll see that there's 2 drive cages in the back. In the back of the case. So the top one fits 1/2-inch drives. The bottom one fits 3.25-inch. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how many hard drives it fits. Yeah, I didn't. Let me see if they have it in black. Nope, they have it in silver. Oh, no, they have it in black. Yeah. Yep, they got it in black. Yeah. But you see how it says 1, 2, 3, 4 hard drives? And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it'll fit 3.5-inch drives in the back drive cage. So 4 3.5-inch drives in the back case, in the back drive cage, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you see, it'll do 8, 9, 10 2.5-inch drives on the inside facing the outer glass. You can even put it on the bottom, it looks like. And then 3 on the back side hidden, so you could still keep them all hidden. Can also use an 011 distro plate with it. I mean, this case is just phenomenal case. If you ever went to go, you know, crazy all-out water cooling, you could. So, yeah, good stuff. So 167 millimeters of clearance for CPU coolers in that case. Yeah, it's got plenty of space in it. Yeah, man. I will do that. Cool. Yeah, no, I mean, now that I look at the two cases side by side, yeah, you're not losing anything at all in the Lian Li case. I mean, not at all. So, oh, the GPU will fit. Hands down, the GPU will fit. It's gonna fit. It's gonna fit. Yeah. The 2080 Ti will fit in that case. Easily. But hey man, I think that is it for me right now. This is gonna be all that I get done tonight for now. So I am going to turn stream off and get to my nighttime routine, do some reading and stuff. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me on stream. It was awesome. Never had this many people hang out on stream before. I think it was great. Sorry I got derailed from actually building because the motherboard didn't fit in the case. But thankfully we have a Micro Center right up the road, and I'm gonna go tomorrow and make a run to Micro Center and solve that dilemma that we have for this huge motherboard and this huge fan, because it is a beautiful work of art, and I will be quite pleased to get it all in a case tomorrow. Cool. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. So, y'all have a good night. I'll see you on stream tomorrow after I pick up the replacement case.